Hey YouTube, Callie, and today I'm making a video called 4 Problems Every Otaku Faces. I consider myself a pretty big otaku. I watch a lot of shows, I'm really into manga, and I have tons of anime clothes, and cosplays, and makeup for cosplay, and wigs, and I'm like probably one of the biggest otakus anyone will ever meet. And these are some problems I face, and I have friends who are otakus who also face problems such as these. So I'm here to tell you all 4 types of problems otakus face. First problem is attractive jerk characters. There's characters in every show who you just hate. Like the characters you just don't like at all. Like they're jerky or they're bratty or they're annoying or whatever, but at the same time you're trying to hate these characters, but you can't because they're so damn attractive. Perfect example of this is Eloise Trancy from Black Butler 2. Now, for those of you who don't know what Black Butler is or haven't seen it, Black Butler is an anime that follows the story about a 12-year-old Earl in Victorian London named C.L. Phantomhive. When he was little, his mansion burned down, killing his parents, and it was like a conspiracy theory or something because of the Phantomhive name. And now C.L. is 12 years old, and he summoned this demon named Sebastian, who acts as his butler. And this demon will help C.L. get revenge on the people who killed his parents. And they have a contract, and once the contract is fulfilled, as payment for serving C.L., Sebastian will eat C.L.'s soul. This is a very good show, go watch it, I highly recommend it. But then it's so the show becomes insanely popular, it's everywhere, everyone loves it, and so the creators think, let's make another season with characters that are completely unrelated to season 1 and make more money. And it's okay, I'm watching it, it's okay-ish, I guess. But one of the characters in Black Butler 2, Eloise Trancy, who is another 12-year-old Earl, is annoying. He's bratty, he's spoiled, he treats his servants like shit. And he's just an all-around, you really don't like him. But then it's you learn about his tragic past, and his perfect blonde hair and perfect blue eyes, it's he's so attractive, and you want to hate him, but at the same time you just want to, tackle him in a hug and, never let him go. Number 2 is hating the mainstream or popular shows. Now, it is no secret to my friends that I hate the anime Sailor Moon with a burning passion. Now, if you like Sailor Moon, I have no problem with that. You like what you like, go ahead and continue to like Sailor Moon. Okay, fine. But I personally despise it. And it's annoying, when you say you despise a popular show, and people who like that show are oh, you don't like that show? Then you're not a true fan. Oh my god, you don't like that show? Then you don't like that show, then you don't like that entire genre. You can't watch anime in that genre. Going back to the Sailor Moon example, Sailor Moon, I will acknowledge, it pretty much created the whole magical girl genre of anime, and that is a genre I do watch occasionally, and I don't mind. I'm interested in magical girl anime. Do I watch it religiously? No, but I'm interested and I don't mind the genre. But I've told people I hate Sailor Moon, and then they're oh, well then you can't watch this, you can't watch that. It's just because I don't like one show from that genre doesn't mean I can't like anything in the genre. You know? It's really. And those of you who don't know what Sailor Moon is, it's this show about this teenage girl who, meets this black talking cat named Luna, and, this cat tells this girl that, she's part of a fighting unit that was sent from the moon, and the girl can turn into a magical girl, and they assemble other sailor scouts and fight crime, and it's a really weird show, and I really don't like it at all. But then there's also and it's I get I can understand people liking the show, I don't mind, but really, it's I say I don't like the show, and then all of a sudden I'm not an otaku, or I'm not a true fan, or whatever. It's I just want to say shut up, people. Just because I don't like that one show doesn't mean I don't like the genre at all. Stop making these stupid assumptions. Okay. I'm repeating all these problems from memory. So, let's see. Attractive jokes. Hating popular shows. Hating popular shows. Oh, yes. The third problem an otaku faces is being called a fake. Now, I won't lie, there are some people that I find annoying, and I do find it annoying when people say oh, I like anime, and then it's and I'm oh yeah, what ones do you watch? Because I'm yay, new otaku friend, and they're I've only seen an episode of Naruto, but it's a good show. It's yeah, okay, so it's that's a fake, but when I get called a fake or not a true anime fan because I don't watch a certain show, that kind of hurts. It's oh, you don't watch Cowboy Bebop? Then you're not a true anime fan. Oh, you haven't finished Naruto? You're not a true anime fan. Oh, you don't watch Dragon Ball Z? You're not a true anime fan. It's just because I haven't finished or am not interested in a particular show does not mean I'm not a true fan. Yes, I'm not even finished with Naruto, and I haven't even started Naruto Shippuden. I know, I'm late on the ball on that. But it's I have a life outside of anime. I know, shocking, but I kinda do. And I don't always have time to just binge watch Naruto, even though I wish I did. But the people always with Cowboy Bebop, I watched an episode, I was oh, this is a really good show. Have I watched the second episode or any other episode since? No, I've completely, it's not even on my radar. But I know it exists, I don't watch it, I don't find it interesting, but just because I don't watch Cowboy Bebop doesn't mean I'm not a true otaku. In my opinion, the definition of a true otaku is someone who has seen over 10 shows, can name at least the main characters from each of those shows, and has a somewhat solid knowledge of Japanese culture. That is what I call a true otaku. You don't have to cosplay, you don't have to know a billion shows, you don't have to know everything about Japanese culture, you don't have to be fluent in Japanese to be considered a true otaku, in my opinion. In my opinion, you just need to have watched a fair number of shows, should be able to name a character, at least the main character from each of those shows, and you should know at least a little bit about Japanese culture to be considered a true otaku by me. Yeah. And so when true otakus, quote unquote, get called a fake, it's kind of hurtful. So, stop.
Who are you talking to?
I'm in the middle of a video, Dad. Sorry, that's my dad. He's a big baka. The fourth and final... Shut up, Dad. The fourth and final problem Otaku's face is assumptions and grouping. Now, ignore my dad. He's just blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Anyways, so the final problem Otaku's face, I've faced this, is assumptions and grouping. Like, I've told people I'm an otaku, and they're like, oh, you're an otaku? Well, oh, you're an otaku? You must not have a social life. Oh, you're an otaku? You must like this show. It's like, no. I've had people, like, I've met people at, like, events and stuff, and I've been like, oh yeah, I'm a huge otaku, anime is a big part of my life, and they're like, then how are you here? Did your parents drag you here? Did your friend drag you here? Would you rather be home watching anime right now? Would you rather be home working on a cosplay? Yeah, I bet you would, because you don't have a social life, because you're an otaku. It's like, I was having a fine time at this event until I started talking to you, so right now I kind of would like to be home watching anime, because then I wouldn't have to deal with your annoying judgmental ass. But, like, really though, people will sometimes assume you don't have a social life, or you are not interested in anything else. It's the only thing you can talk about if you're an otaku. And then the grouping aspect is like, oh, you're an otaku, so you must like Sailor Moon because that's so popular. Oh, you're an otaku, then you must watch Dragon Ball Z. You do watch Dragon Ball Z, right? It's like, no and no. Just because I'm an otaku doesn't mean I watch Dragon Ball Z. I hate Sailor Moon, but I'm still an otaku. Just because I don't watch some, just because I'm part of a group, just because I'm part of a community at large, doesn't mean I like everything that community produces. Like everything in that community. There are people I hate, there are shows I hate, there are mangas I hate, there are things I hate in the anime community. You know? And it's like, it bothers me when people, like, group other people together based on, like, a larger community they're all in. Like, we have grouped ourselves as anime fans. That is community. It's a big community thing. But then, like, say you're someone who likes horror anime like Higurashi, Future Diary, Claymore, stuff like that, right? Bloody, gory, creepy anime that just make you kind of like, ugh. Parasite, Ergo Proxy, stuff like that. Really like psychological, bloody, mind anime. Say you like that, and you'd say, oh, I'm an otaku, or I'm a big anime fan. And then it's like someone says, oh, you're a big anime fan? Well, then you must love On Host Club. It's like, no. It's like, you may not like On Host Club. I love On Host Club, honestly. Like, I'm insanely in love with it. But if you don't like it, that's fine. It's like, just because I'm part of the anime community, you're assuming that I like a certain type of show. Just because it's a well-known show. No. That's not true. But people assume that. They'll assume that. And then they'll put you into that group that they assume you're in. It's like, you can like one genre and totally hate another genre. Or you can like one show from one genre and one show from another genre. Or hate one show from a different genre. And that can be you. And then you say, I like anime. And someone's like, oh, then you must love blank, 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 blank. Insert anime name here. Parentheses. And it's like, no, I don't like anything in that genre. So yeah, those are just 4 little problems that aren't that big, but they seem kind of like a big deal to me because I've encountered all of those. So yeah. Comment and all that, and I'm thinking my next video will be problems all Fujoshis face. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and subscribe. See ya!